Hello everybody, we are back here on Revontuli Coast. I've had a few requests to use the 10-gauge shotgun on some waterfowl, so we're going to start today's video off with that, and then towards the end we will show off some of the highlights from the recent live streams. We've had some cool trophies show up over the last couple days, and it's been pretty amazing. Been loving this map quite a lot, even though I've been playing primarily Silver Ridge Peaks for the Black Bear Great One grind. I've still done a decent bit of hunting here on Revontuli Coast, and I have found that hunting this location for the teal and the widgeon is just an absolute blast. This was a location that I did show off in one of my guides that I made. However, since then I've hunted it a little bit more than I had previously, and I can continue to say that it is some of the most fun that I've had on Revontuli Coast. Oh my gosh, hello there. Well, that's not going to work out for us. However, let's go ahead and take out all of these Eurasian teal right here. And the 10-gauge shotgun, unfortunately, only has 3 rounds. However, I think we should be able to make it work because it does have quite a bit of power. That is the one major upside to it. However, it also seems to have a lot more drop than the other shotguns I've noticed, so that's another downside. It's got a lot of power. However, the drop is pretty bad from what I've seen, though it may just be the fact that I'm not super used to using it on them. But it's definitely a lot different than using the 12-gauge, and that right there is a 340 scoring light green teal, and obviously I'm not going to show the flaming of all of these because there's going to be quite a few of them going down, but we will definitely show any of the good ones we end up getting. So what I'm really hoping to get out of this hunt right here is a rare or diamond for the teal or the widgeon, because there is a lot of really cool rares for them, and as of now we have seen pretty much none of them. I think the only rare that we have got from the new waterfowl species was the leucistic teal that we got in early access, but unfortunately, because it was early access, we didn't get to keep it, so we still need to find one of them. We've got a ton of mallards landing here, so let's start blasting these things. Yeah, we definitely need to get used to the lead because you gotta lead it a lot more with this. Let's 0 to 75 and just see what we can manage to do at long range. Not really expecting much, but I figure it's worth a shot on the off chance that we do get a hit there, and it's most likely not going to be any special ducks out of this little group. Well, I mean, that was a brown hybrid male, so I suppose that's at least something slightly cool. I do like the brown hybrids. I'd love to get a diamond one at one point, and that's something I've never been able to do. Even though I've probably killed close to 30 diamond mallards over the years in Call of the Wild, none of them have ever been brown hybrid, which is quite unfortunate for us. So I have decided to try something really interesting. I don't know how this is going to turn out. It's probably not going to be great. But I just gotta know. I gotta know if this can work, because if they don't spook from flying by me, they should actually land in pretty visible locations from this stand, and that could give us some pretty easy shots. So I'm hoping that will be the case, but it's really hard to say until we get a couple flocks in. You know, it's really awesome to see that Revontuli Coast has had some pretty good reception from the majority of the Call of the Wild community, and I'm really curious, what is your guys' opinion on the map? Let me know down in the comments whether or not you guys love the map, whether or not you hate it, if it's kind of just in the middle for you, because I think it's a great map. It's a lot of fun, it's unique compared to every other map in the game, and from what I've seen, the majority of people really enjoy this map, so let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And shortly we will take these out, but this is looking like it's actually going to work. This is looking to be a actually pretty decent way to hunt the ducks in this game. I'm really surprised this is working. But anyway, let's go ahead and start blasting away at these little guys. And I think we'll take that one first because it looks slightly darker. And just like that, we got 3 widgeons down. Maybe we can even get another one as they're flying away if we're lucky here. And unfortunately, still not quite used to the way the 10-gauge's drop is, so couldn't get them. I definitely feel like I will be sticking with the 12-gauge when it comes to just my main shotgun that I use, because I really feel like it does better. However, it is fun to switch things up, like right now using the 10-gauge, and it can be a good way to kind of mix things up, but I think overall, I'm probably going to be primarily using the 12-gauge pump action, because it does seem to be a lot more reliable, and I mean, you can't beat the 6 shells. Oh my gosh, it flew right over top of us and did not even spook. That is actually incredible that it was able to fly over us and it didn't even spook one bit. You know, honestly, that's huge. That is absolutely massive when it comes to just being able to hunt these things and get tons of them down without them spooking off. That's so cool, because now we can just get them all to land and have plenty of time to look them over before we take them out. That's really cool. I'm glad that it works like that, because these are literally flying right next to us, and they're not spooking. That is amazing. I think tree stand hunting these is the way to go, even though it's not exactly realistic. I've never seen somebody tree stand hunt for ducks, but hey, if it works, and we'll definitely use it. And there they all are, just kind of waddling around on shore. It looks like a couple of the males are now grouped up, so we're going to go ahead and take our shot on them right now. And try to get this other one if we can. It looks like we did manage to get it. So we got all the males in that group. Let's attempt to get one of these right here. And we actually managed to hit one of the long-range shots this time, so doing better than we did on the previous group. So let's go ahead and jump down, try to see if we can get a good scoring one out of this little bunch right here. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like any of these widgeons are going to be anything special, and yeah, from what I'm seeing, it's nothing too great. The only male in there was a silver, so I imagine this male right here is going to be the best of all of them. And it's still a silver. Well, unfortunate. But we still have one of them here. Maybe this will be something cool, and it's just a gray. But that was a 59-meter shot, so I really feel like the 10-gauge birdshot doesn't have nearly the range of the 12-gauge. I'm already noticing that. That was 59, and that was by far the longest shot we've been able to make, so I don't think the 10-gauge is going to be the way to go at all. I'm sticking to my opinion of it being nowhere nearly as good as the 12-gauge, and I think it's going to continue to be that way for the rest of the hunt, but we'll keep hunting with it. We'll see if we can manage to bag something cool with it, and maybe my mind will change towards the end. And here we've got ourselves an up-close look at one of the female piebalds as it flies away, and we should probably... Well, to be honest, we're not going to be able to get that. There's no way that we will manage to hit that, so I think I'm just going to wait for these widgeons to land, and then we'll take out those. But I thought I would show you guys that little look at the piebald, because they have actually made them look a lot cooler. So we did get some teal to land here. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's any males except for this guy right here. So we're definitely going to target him, and then anything else will be a second choice. And it looks like we did get him down. Let's attempt to get another, but it looks like it's not going to happen. That has been a very common occurrence with the 10-gauge. Not a fan. Not impressed with it at all, and right as I say that, we hit one of the better shots of the day. Well, I suppose the place where the 10-gauge was used the most has always been on geese. I mean, let's see how it does on them. I'm not really expecting much. And I mean, we weren't even able to hit it, so yeah. Definitely doesn't have the range of the 12-gauge, because I think the 12 actually could have hit that there. I am noticing the 10-gauge seems to travel slightly slower than the 12-gauge as well. It feels like it doesn't get to its target nearly as quick, so maybe I'm just leading it in properly. It's so difficult to tell. Well, we've got ourselves in a little bit of a predicament here. There is a lot of birds about to try and land on us. We need to try and get to that stand as quickly as we can, or else we're going to probably spook every one of them. Well, we made it to the stand, and I think it is time we take out some of these Eurasian widgeons and teal, because there is a few of each of them. If we can find the male, we will target him first, and actually, there is a pretty hefty little group right there. Let's see if we can get some as they fly away. Oh, we did manage to actually hit one that time. Let's go ahead and take this out, though, and try to get it with the 22. If we can possibly hit that shot there, which, very unlikely, but there's always a chance that we could, and so we do want to try. But I think on that note, it is pretty clear that the 10-gauge is not exactly suited towards hunting the ducks here on Revontuli Coast. I feel like it just doesn't have the range that it used to. It really seems like the 12-gauge is just so much better at long range. I'm able to hit shots clear out to 100 meters at times, and, well, the 10-gauge just isn't doing that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some of the stream highlights that we've had recently, where we managed to get a couple really cool Diamond Upland game birds, as well as a few other random diamonds from multiplayer. Well, we've got ourselves an absolutely giant white-tailed deer out here. That thing is absolutely stunning looking, 264 minimum on the estimate. This is day 1 of the Revontuli Coast release as of the time of recording this. And this is the first diamond potential whitetail that I have seen since I got access to the map, and it's nice to see that it's an absolute giant here in multiplayer, and this spot up here in the top right is absolutely loaded with them. Absolutely love to see it. And I'm sure that you guys will love to see this thing getting taken down, so let's get into a spot where we can actually do this. Here we are. This should be a pretty solid place to take him out at. Definitely going to give us a little bit of a better view than some of the areas, and I think we should be able to kind of squeeze it in there. We might have to sit up, though. We might have to take this one standing, and yeah, there we go. That will be a dead deer, and for a second I was kind of scared we were going to mess that up after the first shot missed. I was almost positive we were going to accidentally hit the spine, but considering it dropped so quickly, that couldn't just be a single spine. It would have to be spine and lung or double lung, so I think we should be fine. And there we have it, our very first diamond potential whitetail of the new map. And this one should be a guaranteed diamond unless we messed up the shot, which it looks like we didn't. So this should be a pretty large diamond. I'm hoping it will break 270. It's got a chance, but will it? 270, 270. That is an absolute giant. That is one of the bigger whitetail deer that I've killed in multiplayer. Oddly enough, my 3 biggest whitetail ever were from multiplayer. So this is pretty cool. It's nice to get my 3rd biggest whitetail deer out of multiplayer. What a way to get our first diamond whitetail off of Revontuli Coast. This map has been incredibly kind to me already, which part of it is just because it's a fresh release, so there's a lot of fresh servers out there that haven't been hunted, and also I've still got my own map to completely scour and find everything, so there's just lots of trophies to be had, and, well, this is one of them. Dude, oh my gosh, never mind, that's the good buck. Yeah, that guy's a 2, that's a big 3. Holy. That's a giant 3. Oh my gosh, man. Look at that monster. That's a big level 3 whitetail. Oh, and of course his buddy gets in front of him. Of course his buddy would get in front of him. Oh, we got him. Oh my gosh, we got him. There we go. Oh, that was sketchy. We hit the one in front of him with the first shot. And then we got him with the second. It's a way to, like, increase the FPS, so basically anything that isn't attracted to your decoys will not actually be spawned on the map. Wait. We hit her twice. We hit the doe twice. What? We hit the doe twice somehow. This just got a whole lot more intense. Yep, that's his herd. That's his herd, and that's him. That is him right there. We gotta find a way to get him to stop. I don't have the 22 on me, so I can't do the 22 trick. There we go, we got him. Oh my gosh, that was such an intense chase, man. That was such an intense chase. Wow. Basically, Smash, basically. Right as how we're talking about how good of luck we've had, we end up hitting a doe twice when we're shooting at a diamond. Gotta love it. There is our absolute giant whitetail deer with a massive estimate that scores 270.70. Wow, that's amazing. 270.70, that's a big deer. That is a big deer right there. Close to max weight, too. 99.96, so it just fell short. That's a big deer. That is a big deer. I like how I was looking at the smaller one like, oh, that looks like a big deer. And then this guy's right next to him, and I'm just not even noticing until I move over a little bit. You know, I got really excited seeing Piebald, and then I realized it's a doe. Unfortunate, but still cool. I mean, it's a rare, even though it is a female. Decent buck there, too. That's a big 2. See if we can get this thing down. Should be a solid hit. There we go. Piebald doe. Not going to tax it as I don't want to clutter up my trophy manager. I've already got way too much in there. And I'm not going to put this anywhere in a lodge, so we'll just take a couple screenshots, take a quick look at it, and move on. But it's cool to get a rare down for the day, since Black Bear didn't want to give us anything. Oh my gosh, random 3. Oh gosh, no, get back here, get back here. Oh my gosh, level 3. That it right there still? Dude, that thing flew so far. Oh my gosh, that thing flew far. I have no idea what range it was at. I just started blasting. I'm assuming it was farther than I expected it to be. Unless we, like, maybe hit it? I don't think we did, though. Oh. Hey, little dude. I mean, I don't know what that was, but it's dead. There's more? Are they just flying right back to me? Oh my gosh. Holy. That's not it. That is. Hey, buddy. That was random. He just lands right next to us again. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Quick, get it before... Quick, get it before a crash or something. Oh my gosh, 121.70. It's a diamond. There we go, guys. Diamond Black Grouse in multiplayer. Beautiful. You know, I thought we were going to lose that thing for a second because it flew quite a long ways and then it doubles back and flies right at us. That could not have worked out better. That is awesome. We finally got our first Diamond Black Grouse after the update went live. That is an awesome first Upland diamond to get as well. I love the Black Grouse. This was actually the first diamond we got during early access as well. Where is that moose and or bear? I want to see it. Whatever it was zooming. Ah, it's a moose. Oh, max weight estimate though. Well, that was some random ptarmigan. They just decided to go right to me. Oh! Dude, what? I didn't even spot it. Or I didn't even look at it. I just shot it. Oh my gosh. We got ourselves a diamond ptarmigan. Oh my gosh. That was the most random diamond ever. Dude, that's so cool. That's the last thing I expected. That was insane. We just randomly got ourselves a level 3 ptarmigan. With the molting plumage type 2? That's amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, Mr. Lazy, that one's now checked off the list. We've got ourselves a ptarmigan and a black grouse now. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's awesome. We should probably check what the other ones are too. Because, to be honest, I spotted this one apparently from what you guys are saying. But, I didn't look at it when I spotted it. I only spotted it to highlight it so I could see it easier. I didn't actually look at what level it was. I just highlighted and blasted it and then started blasting the others. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Diamond ptarmigan.